Do you enjoy cash stuffing, or are you new to cash stuffing and have no idea what I'm even talking about? Well, you are more than welcome and safe in this space. I appreciate you watching this video. We are going to be cash stuffing from my paycheck into some sinking funds. Now, if you're not sure what a sinking fund is, it's basically like money you're setting aside for a specific thing or a specific category. So we will be putting some money there, and I will be putting some money into what I would call my regular sort of flexible but necessary things. So yeah, I would love it if you would subscribe if you are not subscribed. And if you are not, I am Deidre. I'm in my mid to late 30s and I work full-time in healthcare. I live in Canada, as you can tell from the colorful money, and I've been cash stuffing for actually quite a few years now. And I started this channel to basically keep me on track to being consumer debt free, which I became consumer debt free in April of this year, and I'm continuing my journey. So I hope that you'll come along with me. And if you are returning, I see you, I love you, I appreciate you so much. So we are going to be cash stuffing, like I said, today, and we are actually going to be hitting a pretty big milestone in one of my goals. So I hope that you'll stick around and watch. So we will count out the money first. I do have a few placeholders going on, so we will get into it. I hope everybody is doing well. I'm doing well for those that are not new, but I did have surgery at the beginning of June, so I am recovering. I appreciate everybody sending me well wishes and prayers and just asking how I am. It really means a lot. So we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 305. So that is great. I'm going to start out with my binder first, and we're going to be cash stuffing. I tend to stuff into basically the same things pretty much all the time. I do savings challenges to help boost up some sinking funds that don't tend to get a lot of regular money. So if you're interested in those, definitely go check them out. They are always linked in a playlist down below. Sorry, not down below. I'll try and put an ID card, so if I remember. So we are going to be putting 10 into hair today, and I'm actually just going to pull these 5s and set them to the side here. My hair appointment in middle of September. I go between 9 and 11 weeks all the time, and it costs $75. That includes a tip and tax as well. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80. So I already have enough for the appointment, plus I always like to kind of have a little extra just to start the next go around, basically, of saving. So that's great. And I'm just marking off on the side in my budget book that I've actually put that money in here. So next up is going to be my nails. I get my nails done between every about 4 to 6 weeks roughly. It is $30 each time, and I give my esthetician cash, so that's why I stuff in cash. And so we should have 60, which is enough for 2, but my appointment is coming up here in the next about a week and a half. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60. So those are sort of ones that always get some money. Next up, we have beauty, which is going to get 10. This is mostly if I want to buy my skincare, some makeup that costs a little bit more than like I have in my spending to just spend. So yeah, we have $10 put in today, and we should have a total of 50. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, and 50. I tend to use sort of expensive-ish skincare, but I get it mostly off the shopping channel. And so, yeah, it just does cost a little bit of money, but I quite enjoy it. So next up is going to be technology, which is going to get 10 today, and I'm just again marking it off on the side. So in technology, we have $200 in the bank, and 20, 30, and 40. So this did get a boost from, I redistributed some money from some savings challenges, so it did get a little bit of a boost, which is always great, because I don't know about you, but technology is never It's always so expensive. So no matter what. Pets is going to get skipped. This is a future goal. I don't have any pets right now. Next up, we are going to be going into, well, I actually had money earmarked for gifts, but because I used my spending money, I'm going to repay myself for that. But it was the last little bit of gift from my mom as well as my brother-in-law. So, and we're going to be putting into giving, because I believe it's very important to do. Now, you don't have to share it with the world. You can do whatever works for you. You can give of your time, which I know like a lot of charities do appreciate. I actually do help out a charity around Christmas time and have been doing that for, about 6 years now. So yeah, definitely. I think it's very important. And did I put the 10 in? This is what happens. I rubbed it out and now I don't remember. I don't think I did. But if I'm short 10, that's where it came from. So you guys probably are paying attention. And you're probably like, yes, you did. But if I did, that is where I have to come back to and pull that out. Okay. All right. So we are going to be doing some stuffing of some placeholders because this money is being transferred electronically to the appropriate account. And so for this one is for a new home. If you are new, I am hoping to buy a new place to live, as I currently own a condo, but I would like to live somewhere where I could have a pet because they do not allow that here. And it is going to be getting $50. So we have $250 saved to start towards a new home. So this will be pretty much almost anything that a new home could need. So that is great. I'm quite liking that. And we are hitting a major milestone in our emergency fund. It is going to get $50 today. That is going to be in a placeholder. So we have $1,000 in here, which is that is amazing. I am not stopping. I'm going to be continuing, but we actually had $950 in placeholders, and we are going to be swapping it out for $1,000 placeholder, which is so exciting. Yes, I've made my emergency fund a priority this year, and I think that that is so important to always be putting money consistently towards it. So to have $1,000 this year I'm so happy. My checking account never goes below 1,000, so I mean, guess technically I have $2,000, but yeah, I'm super, super pleased with that. It's a big achievement. So I'm not going to be stopping the momentum. I'm going to be continuing so that I can get it up even more before the end of the year. So, but I like that I've been treating it like a bill, because then I just know I'm consistently putting money in there. So we are going to be moving on to our month ahead binder. Again, this is a priority as well, because when I buy my new place, I will potentially be living in my current condo, so I will need money that I don't have to use from my bi-weekly paychecks to pay some bills. That's kind of the goal of it. It could be seen sort of as a bit of emergency fund as well if needed. And we have fully funded quite a few categories. We are working on mortgage. Again, this gets transferred electronically, so it's getting 50. And I do just want to do the math on this because we have 250 in there. And we have each icon worth 30, 50, so we have 8. So we will get to cross off. So we have 8, and it's just starting the next one. So the goal is to have this one completely done, and then we will be funding the next category. And hopefully we can start funding other categories for a second time this year. And I added in a new one. I actually got this beautiful, beautiful envelope from Belladonna Budgets. She's Canadian, and I've thought about putting in a buffer in here, and just to, always just that little bit of extra money that you might need for something when you're saving for your month ahead. I'm also keeping track of it with the savings goals. I already had this tracker, but this is from Jen at Budgets and Dreams. And so it is just showing that I have all of these categories already completed and I'm starting on the next one. So yeah, that is quite exciting there. We are moving and grooving on the savings. So we're definitely pleased with that. All right, so we should have money for groceries and we should have money for eating out as well as some spending money. So let me I just have my cheat sheet off to the side. So we have groceries, which is getting 100, and this is for every 2 weeks, by the way. We will be doing some challenges with this money as well. So let me just double check. Yes, okay. All right. And I don't cash stuff any of my bills into here just because it's all done electronically. I just keep the money and then either it's auto withdrawal or I just pay. So I do not cash stuff bill money. So, all right. Okay. First up is eating out, which has 20, 30, 40, 50. And we're going to be doing a challenge with that. And we have spending, which has 20, 40, 60, 70, and 80. And then groceries, we're going to be doing a different challenge to the other ones, but it has 100. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95, 100. Okay, so for our eating out and spending money, if you've been around, you will know what this is about. This is from Bella at Saving Made Simple. It is always linked below. This is a scratch off and it is for 90s classic TV. And so if I got somehow rubbed off. If I have seen the TV series, I will save $5 and it will come from one of the categories. And if I have not, I will save 10. So we're going to be using our eating out and spending money for that. So I will roll a dice, scratch off. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, third rock from the sun. Yes, I haven't seen the entire series, but I have seen a lot of episodes. So we'll just take 5 from our eating. We'll decide after in case we get a 10. And let's roll again. So we'll go 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Blossom. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Yes, I think I've seen every single episode of Blossom actually over the years. They used to air it on reruns. Don't ask me what channel. I have no idea. But yes, I think over the years I've seen every single episode of Blossom, and it might be on Disney Plus or I don't think it was Netflix. But yes, I have seen every single episode over time of Blossom. So that is great. I love that challenge, Bella. So we're taking 5 from eating out as well as 5 from our spending, and I'll just set that money off to the side because that money is going into my wallet. So, and we will be putting it into a challenge, but first we need to roll a dice. I do have a challenge coming to do with the grocery money, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll the dice, and whatever it lands on, I'm going to times that by 5. So 3. So it's going to get 15 taken out of it. So we should have 85. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 85. And if it rolls a really high number and it's potentially a time where I might not be able to put that much money away, that's okay. We will kind of see what happens. But yes, we are putting 15 in from groceries and 5 from eating out and 5 from spending. So this binder, if you haven't seen it, it is from Iris Budgets. Oh my God, she makes beautiful, beautiful items. And it saves 500. I've had it for quite a while. I actually have finished it, I think twice since I've had it. And I've had it for, I think, over a year and a half, maybe. And she also sells these amazing mini savings challenges. It comes with an envelope, which does fit into her binders, or you can get it unpunched. So we are using this to put, and I believe I'm going to use it for like an account buffer. So it is getting 15 from that and 10. Oh, that's so awesome. Okay, so we've already finished this mini savings challenge once. So that is great. So we can actually now redistribute the money into here. So I'm going to be putting it into, let's put fill out at 20. And so if I put in the max, which would probably be about 50 bucks a paycheck, if that was what I was doing, if, you know, that's what I ended up, you know, I hadn't seen the TV show, or I get a 6, which is 30, 6 times 5, I could finish it in about 10 paychecks roughly. So yeah, we will see what happens, but that is great. So we already have $50 in here, which I'm super excited about. We're going to cross off a 20, a 10, oh, and a 20. We're just going to take that off so I don't confuse myself. Oh, okay, redo that. This is real life, people, and because we're starting it again, I am going to clean this off, and oh, it's getting a little streaky, but like I say, real life. So that is super exciting that we are already $50 into this binder. And if I could get close to getting halfway by the end of the year, that would be kind of cool. I definitely would not complain about that. So that is great. I think I just have some, placeholders left that I have to just put back to where they came from. So yes, we achieved a huge milestone today. We because you're on this journey with me, got $1,000 into my emergency fund, but I am definitely not stopping. And we got $50 into the iris binder already. So that's super exciting. If you made it to this point, I hope that you'll leave me a heart down below so that I know you got here. I appreciate you. I love you. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye, everybody.